Seguimos con Little Acre. Little Acre. A ver si me sale bien el nombre. Y bueno, estaba seguía, no sé si el padre o es el hermano. Suena como el padre, ¿no? Y bueno, se encuentran en un mundo diferente.
As I wandered deeper into the swamp, I began to feel uneasy. From the gnarled and twisted branches of bizarre trees to the clamour of unrecognisable creatures filling the air, it was clear I was a long way from home.
Por ahí no se pasa, no. Tiene cierto... Vamos a llegar al azul, ¿no? Ah, bien, bien. Por ahora. Mira. Está bien.
Oh my god! I'm adorable! I couldn't wait to see what Dad looked like. The machine I came out of wasn't the same machine I stepped into. There was definitely magic involved. Somebody had made some holes in the wall. Usually, holes in the wall meant Grandad was working. His sacrifice will never be forgotten. This is Grandad's stuff. I knew it!
The doors had crumbled, and creeping vines had woven their way amongst them. It was hard to tell which had occurred first.
My apologies. I don't see many like you.
Who are you?
Mare.
Mer?
No, just Mare.
I'm not sure where I am. Can you help me get home?
Maybe. maybe help each other? Come, sit.
Oh. I want to live here.
No es necesario tanta violencia, ¿no?
His tongue was even longer than Dougal's. His tongue was even longer than Dougal's.
Ah, bueno.
My people lived here once long ago. They had machines, kept us warm, safe. Now I am alone, and the machines not work.
Well, I'll take a look, but if I do, will you help me get home?
By fixing machine, you return home.
So it's the same generator that powers the lab. Okay, show me.
Follow.
A ramshackle wooden dwelling lay at the edge of the swamp. Presumably it was where Mare lived.
Vamos. Seguimos. Ah,
Did
mira.
the statue...
Ya. Oye, otra vez.
What is this place?
Sacred place. History and future.
Your people wrote this?
Always been here.
And then your people left? When?
100 years? More?
100 years. Hey, this looks like my father's toolbox. It is his toolbox. So he's been here. Have you seen him?
Arthur.
You have? Where is he?
Took crystal. Stole crystal. Then left.
Where did he go? Mare was busy tinkering with the pedestal's mechanisms. I imagined the ancient machines were the only thing that kept him occupied. Does this radio also belong to my father? I wondered why he thought it would work so far from home. Does this radio also belong to my... A skittish indigenous creature was sitting on the flat surface in front of the pool. Whoever had made the engravings appeared to understand the concept of traveling to other worlds like I had. They also appeared to place a lot of value in doing so. Next to Mare's toolbox was a single peculiar glove. What is this?
Whoa! Careful.
Sorry.
Golpe especial, sí.
A 4x4 grid of small cubes lay at the bottom of the pool. I presumed it would display the pattern to dial home, but I wasn't sure how. In one corner of the room were several flowers laid out in a grid pattern. There was something familiar about it. Engraved into one of the walls was the scene of worship. The object of their adoration looked like a hole in the sky. Somehow, a bluish light was emanating from some of the cracks in the wall. There was a large bulbous plant blocking a pipe at the top of the stairs. It felt like it was full of water. Nah. I've had better ideas.
Uno puede ir al otro lado, ¿no?
From what I could see, Mare wasn't going to get very far without a power source. From what I could see, not enough power. Does this radio also belong? I wonder. Does this radio? I wonder. Whoever had made the engravings appeared to understand the concept of traveling to other worlds. They also appeared to... In front of the pool of shallow water, there was a small, flat surface. I would have guessed at a ceremonious function, but the entire structure appeared to have purpose. Mare appeared to be using my father's... I didn't want to press the issue. Mare was busy tinkering with the... I imagined the ancient... A skittish indigenous...
Esto no aparece, agarrarlo.
In front of the pool is... I would have guessed... I don't think that would have... A 4x4...
¿Cómo era? Así, ¿no?
It's not accepting the same pattern as last time. I need to find the pattern for home somehow.
El contrario.
Whoever had made the engravings appeared to understand. They also appeared to... In front of the pool, I would have guessed at a... Is this radio on? I wonder... A skittish indigenous creature was sitting on the flat surface in front of the pool. A skittish indigenous...
No se le puedo agarrar. Se ve que tengo que hacer algo con el bicho ese.
Nah. I've had better ideas. I've had better ideas. I don't think that would have helped. I've had better ideas. Somehow, I've had better ideas. Nah. Somehow, a bluish light was emanating from some of the cracks in the wall. Whoa! Careful! Right. The crystal hidden behind the wall looks similar to the one I had seen earlier that day.
Something happened.
Does this radio also... I wondered why he thought it would work so far from home. In front of the pool is... I would have guessed at a ceremonious function, but the entire structure appeared to have purpose. I picked up a screwdriver from the overturned toolbox. Nah. Don't think that would have... I don't think that would have... I wouldn't have thought it possible, but this machine was even less safe than anything my father created. A 4x4 grid of small cubes, I presume. A skittish indigenous creature was sitting on the flat surface in front of the... Whoever had made the engravings appeared to understand the concept. They also appeared to... into one of the walls was a scene of worship. The object of their adoration looked like a hole in the sky. I don't think that would have happened. In front of the pool of shallow water, there was a small, flat surface. I would have guessed at a ceremonious function.
Necesita agua.
The cubes were now lit with the same pattern which brought me to Confera in the first place. The cubes were now lit with the same pattern which brought me to Confera in the first place. A 4x4. I presumed it would display. It's not accepting the same pattern as last time. I need to find the pattern for home somehow.
Era algo así.
In front of the pool of shallow water, there was a small, flat surface. I would have guessed at a ceremonious function, but the entire structure appeared to have purpose. A four... I don't think... A skittish indigenous creature was sitting on the flat surface. The cubes were now lit with the same pattern which brought me to Confera in the first place. The cubes were now lit with the same pattern which brought me to Confera in the first place.
Aquí tiene como new.
It's not accepting the same pattern as last time. I need to find the pattern for home somehow. The cubes were now lit with the same pattern which brought me to Confera in the first place.
No, pero está haciendo lo mismo.
Whoever had made the engravings appeared to understand the concept. They also appeared... Whoever had made the engravings appeared... They also appeared... The cubes were now lit with the same pattern which brought me to Confera in the first place. A skittish indigenous creature was sitting on the flat surface of it. A skittish indigenous... A 4x4 grid... I presume... A 4x... Mare was busy tinkering. I imagined me... Does this rate... I wondered why... Accepting the same pattern as last time. I need to find the pattern for home somehow.
Estoy demorando. Veo el mismo patrón. Si era el contrario. No, pero no puedo. Cae.
A skittish indigenous creature. With the obstruction removed, I could hear water flow through the... A skittish indigenous... In front of the pool, I would... Combine with the crisp... It's not accepting the same pattern as last time. I need to find a pattern for home somehow. I've had better ideas. In front, I would have a 4x. I presume. Does this radio on? I wonder. Engraved into the object of. I've had bad. Don't think that would have helped.
No veo por qué están.
Whoever had made the engravings they also appeared to... Mare was busy. I imagined... Mare was busy. I imagined the ancient...
Ah, eso no funciona. Tampoco. Ahí me dice que no es
It's
así.
not accepting the same pattern as last time. I need to find the pattern for home somehow. The cubes were now lit with the same pattern which brought me to Confira in the first place. The cubes were now lit with the same pattern which brought me to Confira in the first place. In front of the pool of shells, I would have guessed at a ceremonious function. Placing my father's hat in the receptacle caused the lights in the pool to glow with a different pattern.
Así, ¿no? Espera. Línea del 2, 3. Sí. Ah, pero está invertido. Espera. Tac, tac, tac. Tac, 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 tac. Así. Es así. Invertido. Dos. Cada uno. Está bien, es. Pero no es, ¿no? Ah, me calienta ese tipo de... Son dos líneas de dos.
Hey, I think that worked. Hey, what are you doing?
Silence! Mine to take. Belongs to me. Ah!
I'm gonna get out of here.
Bueno, demoró un poco para este último, pero bueno.
Thank you.
Ah, está. Era un taxi.
What have you got there? Gone adventuring. No, no, no! Can I help you?
My name is Nina. I'm a friend of your father's. I've been out here for a while thinking about how to say this in a way that you'd believe me, but then about a minute ago I heard that sound. You've been there, haven't you? To Clonfera.
Yes, and I need to get back there.
You mustn't go back there. It's dangerous. Your father, he was killed. I'm so sorry.
What? Lily! Lily's there, in Clonfera! You have to help me bring her home, please!
Oh my God! Come with me. We need to get to my lab. Hurry!
Mucha situación, mucha información.
But then he spat me out. He's probably not used to his food poking him with a sword. And then I saw you, although you already knew that bit. You're a good listener, like Dougal. Hey, what's your name, by the way? Well, you're like a big bug, so I'm gonna call you Bugsy, okay? So, will you help me find my family? Okay, first, let's get out of here. Nope. There was a really big, squishy flower.
Que sirve para hacer cosas.
Bugsy was definitely too heavy to climb the vine. I might be able to climb this. Oof! Or not. Leashes get in the way of adventure. Why are all the good climb spots always out of reach? Hey, Bugsy! Give me a boost! Hup. Hey! I'm back where I started!
And I've lost my sword.
We could have just used the doggy door this whole time? Come on, then. Hey! Rude! Oh, look at that thing! It's like a fat squirrel! Bugsy! What did he ever do to you? What? Hey! I hope you're as good at tracking as Dougal is. I hope you're as...
Seguimos. ¿Hasta dónde nos lleva?
He must have gone into one of these flowers. Which one? That definitely. Evidence.
Vamos a dar con el bicho,
Trust me. Smell this. He seemed pretty sure about which way the barrel went. Wait here. I'll be right back.
Okay, I don't have any more crystals of the type Arthur used, but I have this.
Wait, why can't we just use that with my father's machine?
Because we don't want to blow up the whole countryside. I'll explain when we get to my lab. I'm hoping that I'll be able to send you to Clonfera from here, but they're not going to just let me bring someone into the building. You should be able to sneak in through the side entrance. Just make sure no one sees you. I'll go on ahead and get started. See you soon.
Hang on, Lily. I'm on the way. The cat was too preoccupied to notice me.
Como un gato no.
Hey, did you stop making so much noise? Try to be stealthy. Through the window, I could see there was someone inside. Luckily, he was too busy to notice me. The door was locked. Of course it was. The small grate covering the vent was secured with a padlock. small grey coat. Through the window, I could. Luckily, he was too busy to.
No,
The
no
door
se
was
puede
locked.
por ahí.
Of course it was. Hey! There was no turning back. Nah.
Con eso.
Somebody had hidden the key underneath the flower pot.
Qué coincidencia. Y supongo que de eso. Me gusta mucho la animación que tiene eso.
The door only stayed open for a moment before swinging shut behind the cat. I was gonna have to find another way in. The door was locked. Of course it was.
Tengo que cerrarlo entonces mientras. No me puedo hacer nada.
The door only stayed open for a moment before swinging shut behind the cat. I was gonna have to find another way in. Through the window, I could see there was someone inside. Luckily. Hey, kitty. Hey. Hey, did you stop making so much noise?
Ay, larga la animación lo que tiene. Cada vez que... No puedo hacer nada. No.
The door only stayed open for a moment before swinging shut behind the cat. I was gonna have to find another way in. There was no turn.
Candado.
I'm usually a stickler for avoiding fire hazards, but this was for the greater good. My new sidekick had left me with a way in.
Bien. Ni bola.
I'd made it into the canteen. The worker was still there, facing towards the lift. There was one of those new microwave ovens I'd heard about in the corner of the canteen. The idea of almost instant porridge was attractive, but trying to keep Lily away from it wasn't. If I'd known earlier that I'd be standing on a narrow ledge above a hydroelectric dam, I wouldn't have gone out of bed that morning. Ah! Whoa! My sidekick was just waiting for the right signal. I'd scared enough animals. I'd scared enough. There's nothing worse than a territory. My sidekick. Ah! Whoa, whoa.
Ah, ahí vamos a agarrar la pluma. Bueno,
Ah! Whoa, whoa.
la pluma esa. Dale.
It wasn't gonna help me fly, but I figured I could use it for something.
Ahora agarré directamente ahí sin... Capaz tenía que agarrar algo. No sé.
It was hard to tell where the genuine hydroelectric machinery stopped and the experimental tech began.
Este se va.
There you are. What took you so long? What? Never mind. I need your help with something. I'm almost ready to go here, but I need something else for this to work. A cavity magnetron should do the trick. The easiest one to get is probably from the microwave oven upstairs. I'll finish up here. Let me know when you've got it.
I could only imagine what this lab looked like when it also had my father's work scattered around it. The large crystal Nina had shown me earlier was now attached to the palm of another unusual glove. I had to trust that whatever she's gonna do with the cavity magnetron was gonna help me find Lily.
Bueno, al final nunca me perdí esa parte de que... ¿Lily es la hija o es la hermana? Pero tiene como pinta que es la hija, porque el abuelo es el padre. No sé. Me perdí al principio, no. Oh, hey, Jerry. Y bueno.
I got the feeling that wasn't his first run-in with the cat. The microwave oven was in use, but I didn't have time to wait.
Capaz, ¿eh? No.
It's probably fine. Somehow, I had broken the lift. I was becoming used to doing things the hard way, at least. Somehow, I had broken the lift. I was becoming used to doing things the hard way, at least.
Eso de nuevo.
At least there's no sign of the bird this time.
Se lo comió.
Great, thank you. This'll just take a moment. Alright, I followed your father's design as closely as I could. Put this on. Now, this crystal is different from the others, much more powerful. With the lesser crystals, you need to find a place where the fabric of our reality is already weakened. But with this, we should be able to tear open a new gateway right here.
Thanks.
Aim that way.
I made a mental note to thank her later, if I survived. Nina's scattered notes reminded me of my father.
Bueno,
Aiden, be careful.
creo que después de eso voy a terminar. Así de ahí.
Give me that. Oh, where am I?
Bueno, por hoy va a estar todo. Ya está todo. Bueno, lo veremos ahí para la próxima. Como